Good morning, students. Today's topic is importance of statistics in economics. Aim of today's class to understand about the importance of statistics in economics. In the last class, we learned about the definition of statistics. We just discussed about how statistics is seen by us and how it is generally defined. So today we will just explore and find it out the importance of statistics in economics. Before studying any topic or any lesson, it is good to know the importance of it, so that we'll be able to concentrate more and put all our heart over it, right? So let's move on. By seeing this picture, what do you understand? Yes, we have to think over it, right? So points to consider. Let's take up some points and let's discuss and find it out the importance of statistics or the role of statistics that is played in economics. So again, you have a picture over here. Yes, in this globe around or in this world, there are lots of activities going on, right? There are lots of activities are going on. And can you just give a term which can tell about what does this picture represent? Yes, it is economy, right? So we are learning about economics and this is economy, right? This picture represents economy. Okay, so what does statistics do? Statistics helps us in understanding the performance of the economy, right? So it also provides us important data for comparing the performance of an economy with itself over time and with other economies. So this data given from from the country's economy as as a whole helps us to understand the performance, right? So we are able to compare it even within ourselves, and also we are able to compare with other countries. In this respect, when we talk about this, the statistics of aggregate production, employment, national income, level of prices. So all these aggregates are given. This helps us to understand how the country is moving on. Okay. So in this aspect, it helps us. Second is, so there is a pie diagram, right? Services, agriculture, industry. Can you make any guess? Yes, these are the sectors of the economy. Sectors of an economy. So understanding the importance of various sectors. So when we have statistical data, that helps us to understand in a more better way, rather than saying that, okay, industry sector is working or doing good. No, see, there are some percentages, right? Though the picture represents this, the percentage also, the numerical value talks to us. So we are able to understand. See, service sector holds a very big area, right? So we are able to understand in a better way the different sectors of the economy. Next is studying the regional balances and imbalances. So if you want to know why particular region is doing good, or why the other region is not going good, so it is so helpful in finding out the share of different regions of an economy. So how much production from agriculture is generated in Punjab and Haryana, and how much is the contribution of the other states in agriculture production? So these are very important informations which help us to understand the balances and imbalances of the different regions, right? Next is role of government in an economy and formulation of policies. So when we talk about the role of government, so how we are able to understand they are doing lots of work. right? Their influence in the economy is we cannot even, it's not measurable. And they are doing formulation of policies, they are formulating a lots of policies. So how you can understand this? So there comes statistics. Statistics helps us to do that. Government collects a part of the income in an economy in the form of taxes, right? So that's an example. It also takes loans and pays interest on these loans. It occurs, it incurs expenditure on various activities such as administration, defense, payment of interest on loans, education, support to agriculture, industry, etc. So if you see the role of government is very huge, right? All this is an important part of an economic activity. That is the point. Everything counts. Whatever the government is doing, everything counts. So statistics relating to these activities of the government are essential to understand the role of the government. Otherwise, we will not be able to understand what's really going on. So statistics relating to these activities help us to understand the role of the government. And these statistics are also helpful in the formulation of economic policies of the government. So these statistics help the government too in doing the different schemes, in bringing out new policies. All these are done with the help of statistics. Next is planned development. So a development without planning, it won't stay long, right? So it is you hit, okay, if it is the goal, it's fine. No, it's not like that. Our economy is it's a planned one, and it's a planned development. So economics is very helpful in ensuring better utilization of resources of an economy. So we have to use our resources in a better way for plan. So that comes planned development. For such a planning and ensuring better utilization of resources, statistics relating to the availability of resources and the distribution among different users is essential, right? So statistics also helps in evaluating the progress of various 5-year plans. So we do we plan, and then we can just find it out how we are going on or how much we have achieved. All these things are done through statistics. Next is better comprehension of the basic principles of economics. So what does this mean? Better comprehension of the basic principles of economics. Economics, when you consider as a subject, has evolved its own principles. You'll be learning in your economic classes. Actually, just you are starting the classes, but I'll just mention some of the principles. Which you will be learning in your upcoming classes in economics. So the laws of demand and supply, the relationship between cost of production and the quantity of production, all these things are there are some principles or laws we say you will be learning. Okay, so these principles are supposed to be universal and applicable in most situations. Okay, so study of data relating to prices and quantity demanded or supplied of a commodity, of cost and quantity of output, helps us in understanding the functioning of the markets and the firms. So these laws, as they are universal, we are able to understand certain things. And statistical data enables the economists to find out cause and effect relationship between different sets of data. So all these things are done through statistics, right? Next is quantitative expression of economic problems. See, we face lot of problems, and how do we express that? So quantitative expression helps us to understand the problem in a very better way. So statistics are helpful in understanding the magnitude of economic problems, right? So sometimes we understand, okay, we have a problem, but how much is the magnitude? So based on that, we can like act quickly. So for instance, we can understand the problem of unemployment, price rise, etc. by expressing them in quantitative terms, right? Rather than simply saying that there is unemployment, if a figure like no if a, like no, if a, numerical value is given, it gives more sense, right? Say for example, it is told that 70% of the youth is not employed, then it makes more sense, right? So quantitative expression of economic problems. Next is helpful in research. Helpful in research. So these statistical values helps in evolving new ideas and in formulating economic laws. So verifying the behavior of individuals is highly dependent on continued studies of such behavior. So like if you want to verify and if you want to understand things, so it had to be done in a continuous manner, and for this statistics helps us. Okay, how it helps us? This is done by collecting and analyzing data with the help of statistical methods. Okay, so for research, there comes statistical methods. Well, not only data, we are analyzing and interpreting the results, so which gives us more confidence in moving on. So for instance, economists have formulated the law of demand, showing inverse relationship between the price of a commodity and the quantity demanded. Okay, so you'll be learning soon. So I'll just tell you this. So when you talk about law of demand, right? When you talk about law of demand, it will show you an inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. Okay, so in the light of the data about prices and the quantities purchased as various prices, you will be able to understand certain things. So in very short, if I could say, statistics plays a very important role in economics. So coming to the conclusion part, hope you have understood the topic, the importance of statistics in economics. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe the channel and continue watching the new updates. Thank you.